Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. It's Bowling with Domingo, and I am Domingo, and thank you for being here. And once again, thank you for all the kind support, the kind people who have reached out to me privately or messaged me publicly on my videos. Somebody said, please post more often. So I posted my last video yesterday, and I'm filming this video today with the hopes of trying to get this out sooner than the 2 or 3 weeks that it has been lately. So lately, I'll share with you, I haven't been feeling so well, and so I took some time off. I haven't bowled in over a week, so I got my thumb all taped up, but I threw a couple of balls and I found that my fingers, I kind of lost the calluses on my fingers here, and so within the first 3 frames, my fingers were feeling a little sensitive, and so I had to put this tape on there. And there's this tape that I use sometimes. I'll show it to you here. This Vice grip tape, and it comes in. It comes in these full. Well, I cut them in half. It comes in the full strip, but also, if you can imagine, there's two of them. Before I'm dropping stuff. Before I sliced it, it looks like that, but I don't need the whole piece, so I just slice them, and then I wrap 3 pieces around each finger. Now, I'll admit that I haven't done that in months because I've been bowling so much that I have my calluses built up. But again, I took more than a week off and my fingers are feeling a little sensitive. If you play guitar or bass or any kind of stringed instrument, cello, I've been playing guitar my whole life basically, and I just have almost these permanent calluses on my fretting fingers. But when you step away for a while, it takes a while to build up. And so I will share with you that I bowled a couple of games. I'm already taking off my shirt because I'm getting warmed up, or I'm getting hot. I bowled a couple of games and I got nothing going on. I will share with you that I'm kind of lost on this lane. Now I know this was the buffer lane earlier because the seniors were bowling on that side, and then on the right side was open. And whenever you have league and then open play, usually there's a buffer lane or 2 lanes. And so when I got here, the seniors were done, and I asked, can I bowl on the buffer lane, which is, I mean, it's not exactly fresh, but it means nobody has bowled on it today. And I'll put my hand up. I typically struggle on fresh. I've got one of the biggest balls I have, this Gremlin Tour-X, and then the second one down is this Phase AI. I was basically trying to shoot everything I have in my bag, and I'm struggling. And you're going to have days like this. And I thought, well, why make a video when you're feeling when your game isn't really together? But again, I want to try and be realistic, because there will be days like this when it doesn't feel like it's coming together for you. And so, do you just pack up your gear and go home? You could. That's an option. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep going. So, Gremlin Tour-X, and again, did I mention I'm struggling? I'm standing 22. Looking at 9-10. And I feel really clunky and rusty. But that's okay. Trying to remember how I did this a couple weeks ago. That seems okay. Trip 10 pin. Okay, standing 22. 22-10. Let's stay there. We're off to a good start. I'm going to keep it. So I mentioned before, I'm 56 years old, and as we get older, we kind of slow down a little bit and don't recover as fast. It takes us longer to get off the couch. I would bowl as much. The last couple of weeks, I bowled 30 games in 1 week. But again, to go from 30 games to no games last week, that's a considerable downshift. Let's try and remember how we do this. Yeah, right up 10. Hook. Good. That one was nicer than the last one. Good. Double. So you do something long enough, it becomes, you know, there's a lot of feel involved. And so I line up, and one of the things I do, so I've been watching a fair amount of professional bowling on YouTube these last couple of days, and everybody's different. Everybody's got a different approach and a different stance. So I think Jason Sterner, he's got this bent knees, and then he kind of does like this bouncy thing, almost like he's grooving on the way to the foul line. I personally like to stand straight up when I'm setting up, and I like to feel this lock in my right leg. I actually I don't there's a little bit of bend in my front leg, but I like feeling this lock in my back leg. And my first move is just, it's not even a step, it's more like a drag. I just drag my foot forward. And so if you can remember some of the first steps, the rest of it falls into place. Okay, 32, or sorry, standing 22. Again, looking at 10. Another thing I kind of forgot about was almost following through with my elbow. You know, not just this, but like bring that elbow up. And then here's another thing. I'm just going to talk to you about this now. I've been watching videos of myself this last 9 days, and I know I've been kind of too low. And there have been times when I've actually hit the ball on the way down. And I know that from my foot to where the ball is on the foul line, I know I'm a good 9 or 10 boards. And you're supposed to be as close to the ankle as possible, as close to the leg as possible. So that'll give you more accuracy. When you're young, you can do that, or if you're really good at it. I got a teammate who's a year older than me, and he can do it. But it occurs to me that maybe instead of trying to get this low, maybe I try and stay higher, excuse me, higher, and then I can be closer to the ankle. So there's all these adjustments that come into play. And again, as it was taught to me, everybody's different. I've said this before, that I feel like bowling is art. And there's so many different ways to approach it. Rich at our pro shop here says that you should be having fun. That's really what it's about. I mean, yeah, you want to knock down all 10 pins, but go ahead and experiment and screw up and have fun. Lock in this back leg. Here I go. First step is like a drag on the floor. I almost don't even lift my foot. Follow through with my elbow. That might be okay. Light mixer, kind of sloppy, but that's okay. All right, what do I got? Turkey? Turkey? 14.8. Okay, I will tell you, I've been here for a couple hours, and I have yet, that's my first turkey I got today. So maybe you're my good luck charm. Excuse me, stand at 22. Stand at 22. Throwing this Gremlin Tour-X, currently the most aggressive, biggest ball in the bag that I have. I've got a couple of other aggressive balls, but I've benched them for now. 22, looking at 10. Oh, that felt okay. Another light mixer. Okay, I'll tell you, I felt that one on my thumb when it came off. My thumb's actually kind of red. Little out of shape. Four bagger. Or as I say, instead of turkey, turkey with gravy. Oh yeah. Okay, stand at 22. How fast was that? That was 14.1. All right, I'm using some speed today. Stand at 22, looking at 10. Follow through with the elbow. That seems okay. It helps to go, All right, five bagger. I got a teammate, Ben, who, when he bowls like the front 5 or so, he'll say, today could be the day. He's never bowled a 300. I've never bowled a 300. But he'll say, today could be the day. All right, front 5, which I have not done today. I lock that back leg of mine. And if you don't lock that leg, that's okay. I see some people go like this. That's okay too. Basically, the idea is find something that's repeatable, that works for you, and just get really familiar with it. That seems okay. Again with the light. Okay. I could have put more on it at the bottom. So that's a 2-5, which is kind of like the 1-2 pocket. And I got my little, I made a little cheat sheet for my spares. I'll zoom in on this for a second and let you see. But so on the top left, you have your 7-pin, because the 7-pin is on the left. And then you have your 10-pin on the right. And then the next one I wrote down 1-2 pocket, 16-10. I wrote down where I stand and where I'm aiming. That's what these numbers, 16-10. And so whenever I get a 2-5, I treat that as a 1-2 pocket. And so it says 16-10. So I stand 16 and I look at 10. 1-2 pocket, 16-10. Again, that's a 2-5. And then it also sounds like 1-2 pocket, 16-10. Doo-dah. Okay, so now I'm not looking at the pins, I'm looking at 10. I'm looking at the second arrow. I'm gonna try and walk in a straight line. Looking at 10. Yeah, I made a little left. But I missed the whole thing. We'll edit that out. That's okay. It happens. And this is where you kick the ball return or you blame somebody. Okay, it's in the past. Let's reset. I had a nice run, 5, front 5. Okay, I'll share with you the first thought I had was, oh, the front half looked pretty good, now the back half of the game falls apart. Nah, that's just me trying to be funny. Standing 22, looking at 10. I like this back knee up here. Good, I put stuff on it, or something on it. Yeah. So, I know my positioning on release, I'm not really that under the ball, I'm kind of topping it. So for me to put revs on it, I really have to feel these fingers on the way out. And I have to not hit up on it, but kind of, that's the only opportunity I have to put any kind of revs on it is you know, when these fingers come out. There's this YouTuber, bowling YouTube lady, Asian lady. I think she's like in her 50s. She may be older than me. But I think her channel is Slowpoke Sally. And she looks like she's about 5'2". And I can't remember if she's one-handed or two-handed, but she's, you know, she's not, I don't even know if she's bowling 10 miles an hour. But the whole thing for her is she's letting the ball do the work. And she's throwing it slow enough where it's going to pick up. And, you know, just because you're someone of small of stature and don't have 400 revs on it, you know, usually that doesn't mean you can't enjoy the game. Standing 22. Looking at 10. By the way, I think I tried looking up my revs once, and I think I'm closer to like 200, 220. I don't have a lot of revs, so I can't really whip it like a lot of the other people. Okay, that's a lot of talking. Let's get to business. Seems okay. A little high, yeah, a little high. Oh, look at that bonus. What was that? That was a 4. Did it give me 9? Gave me 8. I'm gonna fix it. Let me fix it. Edit scores. Me. 9. Okay. Make it a strike. Okay, that's a 7-pin. And according to my little cheat sheet here, 7-pin, 1310. Stand 13, look at 10. Eventually I'll memorize this. But these numbers are changing. I was practicing earlier and my 10-pin number changed by one board. 1310. So again, I'm standing at 13 with my front leg, with my right leg, and I'm looking at the second arrow, which is 10. I'm not looking at the pin. I'm looking at that second arrow with my spare ball. Uh-oh, I might have missed that. I think I missed it. 2 opens. Yikes. Well, I did say I was feeling kind of lost. That's okay. I could get 200. Could I? Even if I don't, considering I've been away for several days. Oh, this isn't the ball I was using. Considering I've been away for several days, this is the best game I've bowled today. So I'm okay with that. Okay, I don't know what my max is. I'm not gonna care about that. I'm just gonna try to do the best I can. Max 212. Standing 22, looking at 10. I'm gonna go step up a little bit. Standing 22, looking at 10. Good. Yeah, again, it helps to go. Pity the fool. Looking at 10. Follow through with the elbow. Remember to go at the end. Oh boy. A little inside. Yeah, light. High. Oh, Brooklyn. Brooklyn. Okay. 202, maximum 222. I shouldn't think about the max. I should just think you're in this moment here with this frame. Don't worry about what happens on the third ball. You're in your 10th, your second ball. Don't worry what happens on the third ball. You're shooting your second ball now. All right, I got this back leg locked. Follow through with the elbow. That seems okay. Get in there. The messenger kind of lightly roughs up the 5. That's okay. 220. So my max would have been 232 or 231. But now I'm looking at 221. It's okay. 5-pin's part of the pocket, so I'm not going to use my spare ball. I'm going to just line up to throw my strike shot, which is standing 22. Looking at 10. Oh, here's the cool thing. It's not a clean game. So a part of me thinks, who cares if I miss it? But let's try and hit it. That should be good. Good. What do I got? Let's look at the score, because it's all about the score. 221. Thank you. Please come again. Okay, 221. Okay, like I said, I wasn't doing so good for the past hour. I didn't think I was even going to fire up the camera. But sometimes things, I'm out of breath. Sometimes things change, and that's okay. Even if you're having a crummy day, go ahead and film it and then don't show it to anybody. It doesn't matter. You're going to have crummy days. And as I said in my previous video, don't be so difficult on yourself. I know that sometimes a lot of sports people, you got your game face on and you want to do your best. and you want to be competitive. But ultimately, I believe you should be happy. You should, whatever makes you happy. And for me, improvement makes me happy. So again, when I got here, I wasn't doing so well, and I just bowled the best game I did today. So to me, that's improvement for today. And so I feel good about that. Thank you again for being so supportive and being very cool in your comments. I'm out of breath. I'm going to sit down for a minute. It's Bowling with Domingo. I'm Domingo, and thank you for hanging with me.